have a nice story about those days. In those days, I went to the movies with my wife, and we went to see this movie, which was called Star Wars. You guys remember Star Wars, right?
Yeah, of course, right.
So it was one. I guess it was a repeat of Star Wars or something. I saw Star Wars to the movies, and I was surprised on all the different people, the different characters, and there was this character was Chewbacca. You know Chewbacca, right?
Yeah.
Chewbacca. Exactly. It's just like that. I can do it.
Was not good, I know, but many people are laughing now. I know that.
Well, let me tell you a story here. With Chewbacca, after I saw the movie, I go to the phone. I mean, I started working with this new customer, and we had some scripting, right? So we had to say, what is your name, blah, blah, blah. So we have to follow some rules, right? And I asked the guy, what is your name? And he goes, oh, my name is Chewbacca. And I go silent, right? Chewbacca. Would you mind repeating your name? I didn't get your name. And he said, yeah, my name is Chewbacca. Could you spell that for me? And he goes, blah, 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 blah. I couldn't get a letter from his name. So I documented my ticket, and it was Mr. Chewbacca. And I wrote Chewbacca very phonetic. Whatever, the way it sounded to me in Spanish, that is how I put Chewbacca, right? Very, 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 it was not even in English, it was just Chewbacca. And I go with this ticket, and I will call Chewbacca, and Chewbacca, I mean, because this ticket went on and on for a long, long time, right? So it took me like a year to close this ticket. So he will come and ask me some questions, and I will call him back. And one thing I noticed is like every once in a while, when I called him, if he was the one picking up the phone, everything was fine. I said, Mr. Chewbacca? Say, yeah, I am Chewbacca. And I would talk to him. I would talk to Chewbacca, right? Then after some time, I noticed if Chewbacca was not around and someone else was picking up the phone, I would say, can I talk to Chewbacca? And they would go like this. They would say, to whom? I say, yeah, Chewbacca. What? Yeah, Chewbacca. I need to talk to Chewbacca. And I would hear the guys on the phone just laughing, right? So, and they would say, Chewbacca, Oracle is calling you. And Chewbacca would come to the phone, right? And I would talk to Chewbacca. But that was something that there was always something I would say, something is not quite right, but doesn't matter. So the day I'm closing the ticket, we started getting emails. Finally, email was beginning, right? So it was at the beginning of the emails. And I got this email from him, from Chewbacca, and I am reading the email, I'm closing my ticket, and it's like, that's weird. He's using the email from someone else. Because instead of signing Chewbacca, he's signing Hugh Parker. So his name was Hugh Parker, but with a British accent and my Mexican accent, this poor guy, Hugh Parker, for 1 year I called him Chewbacca. So that is one of the things, I mean, yeah, that's one of the things that happens, I mean, when you move to a different country and you start trying to speak the language. I mean, it's like, okay, I think I got better at this, right? Yeah, I remember a few years ago, I was telling my wife that after living in this country for 20 years, I was finally losing my accent, right? And she would say, yeah, right, you're losing the American accent because the Mexican accent is right there, right? So I never got to lose my accent. So it doesn't matter how long you live in a different country, you keep your accent forever.
All right. Thanks for that, Carlos. We are laughing a lot here with this amazing story. And the good thing is that it's recorded. I always say that. We're going to see again and laugh again.
Yeah, that is my Chewbacca story. Yeah.